So yeah, so whenever we talk about the chemical properties of metals and non-metals, chemical properties always includes the electrons, the transfer of electrons. So when we talk about metals, metals always tend to lose electrons. They do not want to keep electrons with itself. So they have the tendency to lose electrons, whereas on the other hand, non-metals have the tendency to gain electrons. So when we talk about the chemical properties of metals and non-metals, so chemical properties of metals and non-metals. So chemical properties, as I told you, that metals will lose electrons. Metals will lose electrons. So if metal will lose electrons, what kind of ion it will form? Metal will lose electron and it forms positive ions.
Is positive ions positive charge?
Sorry, positive ions, yeah, the charge, they are charged particles. They are called as cations. And non-metals will gain electrons. Non-metals will gain electrons. And it forms negative ions. It forms negative ions. So metals will lose electrons, forms positive ions. Non-metals will gain electrons and form negative ions. So now today we are going to learn some chemical reactions of metals and non-metals. So let us learn some chemical reactions. First, we are going to study for metals, chemical reactions of metals. So we are going to study the word equations. Okay, word equations. Okay. Now, before moving on to actual word equation, let me give you some general idea about chemical equation. So when we talk about a chemical equation, okay, chemical equation.
Miss, what are ions exactly again?
Ions are, let's say, for example, it will be example Na plus. Remember in atomic structure, we did Na plus, which means it will have one electron less.
Yes.
So they are positive ions. They will have a plus charge on it.
Okay.
And a negative ion means it can be Cl minus, O2 minus. Something which will have a negative charge is called as negative ion. Something with a positive charge is called as a positive ion. Okay?
I thought minus means it's positive and plus means it's negative. Because time.
No, this means it has a positive. So this is a positive ion.
Yeah, I know that, but I thought because last time if you wrote -2, it would be like a positive charge.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So talking about chemical reactions of metals, so first reaction, if I have any metal, okay, if I have any metal, if it is reacting with oxygen, okay, if I have any metal, if it is reacting with oxygen, the product I am going to get is metal oxide. So if I react a metal with oxygen, what product I am going to get? Metal oxide. So let us write some examples. Suppose if I take metal as magnesium. When I react magnesium with oxygen, what product I'm going to get? Magnesium with oxygen. What product I will get? Yes, Krishnavi, can you tell me?
Magnesium oxide?
Yes, I'm going to get magnesium oxide. Okay, another example, lithium plus oxygen. What I'm going to get?
Lithium oxide?
Yes, lithium oxide. So depending on what metal I'm going to change, I'm going to get that respective metal oxide. Okay, so this is my first reaction. Please copy down this. So after metal reacting with oxygen, the second equation is, if I have a metal, if it is reacting with chlorine, the product I'm going to get is metal chloride. Okay, so metal plus chlorine gives you metal chloride. Third reaction, metal plus water. Okay, metal plus water will give you metal hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. Metal hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. But do all metals react with water? For example, if you have a gold ring, and when you are putting that gold ring in water, will it give you hydrogen gas? Does gold react with water?
No.
No. So very important note point. Note. Elements like copper, mercury, gold, and silver. Copper, mercury, gold, and silver do not react with water. So elements like copper, mercury, gold, and silver do not react with water. So metal plus chlorine gives metal chloride, metal plus water gives you metal hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. Then another fourth one, metal plus hydrochloric acid. So if I'm reacting with an acid which is hydrochloric acid, gives metal chloride plus hydrogen gas.
Wait, what's hydrochloric?
Hydrochloric acid is the name of an acid which is being produced in your stomach as well. You know, when we eat too much food, or if we starve, we get acidity in our stomach. We get some burning sensation. So that is because there is a lot of production of HCl, that is hydrochloric acid, inside our stomach. So it's a example of an acid. Okay, so if you react metal with hydrochloric acid, you get metal chloride plus hydrogen gas. One more example of acid, which is called as sulfuric acid. These are different types of acid. So metal plus sulfuric acid, metal plus sulfuric acid will give metal sulfate plus hydrogen gas. Okay, so metal plus sulfuric acid gives metal sulfate plus hydrogen gas. Please copy down this.
Okay. Okay.
So we'll start with Krishnavi. Krishnavi, the first one, calcium plus hydrochloric acid.
Is it calcium chloride plus hydrogen gas?
Yes, that's correct. It is calcium chloride plus hydrogen gas. Okay, Salim, second one, aluminium plus oxygen.
Aluminum oxide.
Yes, very good. Aluminium oxide. Daniel, potassium plus water. Potassium plus water. Check your general equation. What is metal plus water will give you? Metal plus water will give you. Check your previous question.
Is it
Here.
like aluminium?
It is not aluminium, no, it is potassium.
Potassium hydroxide
Yes,
and
that's correct.
hydrogen gas.
Very good. It is potassium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. That's correct. Okay. Aris, lithium plus chlorine.
Lithium chloride.
Yes, lithium chloride. Okay. Salim, fifth one, magnesium plus sulfuric acid.
Magnesium sulfate plus hydrogen gas.
Yes, magnesium sulfate plus hydrogen gas. Okay. Then we have Daniel, sodium plus chlorine. Yes, Daniel, sodium plus chlorine. What is metal plus chlorine, Daniel?
Metal plus chlorine.
Yes. What do you get for metal plus chlorine?
Metal plus chlorine, metal chloride.
So if you have, instead of metal, I replace the word as sodium. So what you will get?
Sodium chloride.
Yes. So I have just replaced the word metal. So sodium chloride. Okay. Krishnavi, lithium plus water.
Lithium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas.
Yes, very good. Lithium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. And Ari's last one, dash plus dash gives you calcium oxide.
Calcium and oxygen.
Yes, very good. Calcium plus oxygen. So yes, these were the reactions of metals. Now let us do some reactions of non-metals. So the next part is reactions of non-metals.
There's only 4 people in this session.
Yes. Okay. First one, non-metal plus oxygen gives you non-metal oxide. Non-metal plus oxygen gives you non-metal oxide. Example, carbon plus oxygen gives you carbon dioxide. Sulfur plus oxygen gives you sulfur dioxide, then hydrogen plus oxygen, what will you get? You will get,
Hydrogen dioxide.
no,
Hydrogen
you will get
oxide.
water, which is H2O. Okay, not HO2, H2O. Okay, second one. Second reaction. If you have a non-metal oxide, okay, the whatever which has been produced on the top, non-metal oxide plus water, you will get an acid. So let us do some example. If carbon dioxide, example, if carbon dioxide reacts with water, you know which acid you get? You get carbonic acid. You know where is carbonic acid present? It is present in fizzy drinks. So all your thumbs up, Coke, Pepsi, all of these contains this carbonic acid. So it is actually the bubbles which comes out when you open any soda bottle or aerated drink, that is carbon dioxide. B. Sulfur dioxide plus water will give you an acid which is sulfurous acid. Sulfurous acid. And third one, sulfur trioxide plus water will give you sulfuric acid. So please copy down this.